My husband asked me one question, and my answer could have ended our 17-year marriage in a single sentence. We had been together since our sophomore year of college. We were the golden couple, you know? The ones everyone said would take on the world, but life threw a massive curveball. Right before graduation, Brent's dad passed away unexpectedly, leaving his family's business in total chaos. I had an acceptance letter to a prestigious culinary institute in New York City. It was my dream, but Brent was drowning, and I loved him. So I packed away my chef's knives, threw that letter in a drawer, and we moved back to his sleepy hometown in Ohio. We got married at 22. 2 years later, we had our son, Leo, and then our daughter, Maya. Suddenly, I wasn't an aspiring pastry chef anymore. I was a PTA mom, a supportive wife, managing little league schedules, and making perfectly decent casseroles. For 15 years, I played the part. Brent worked grueling, 80-hour weeks to save the family business. He came home exhausted, and I made sure the house was spotless, the kids were happy, and dinner was hot. Everyone thought we had the perfect suburban life, but inside, I was suffocating. I watched my old college friends open restaurants in Brooklyn and Chicago on Instagram, while I was arguing with other moms about the bake sale budget. I convinced myself I was fulfilled, but the truth was, I was just a ghost, haunting my own life. The breaking point didn't come with a whisper. It came like an earthquake. It was Maya's 13th birthday. I was exhausted, covered in flour, frantically trying to salvage a 3-tiered cake that had started to lean. Brent walked into the kitchen, staring at his phone, completely oblivious to my stress. Without looking up, he casually muttered, "Hey, don't forget to wash Maya's soccer uniform for tomorrow, okay?" Something inside me just shattered. I didn't say a word. I grabbed the cake. 9 hours of painstaking, perfect work, and shoved the entire thing straight into the trash can. Brent jumped back, his phone clattering to the floor. "What the hell are you doing?" he yelled, completely stunned. I spun around, my hands violently shaking, my chest heaving. "I am drowning, Brent!" I screamed, my voice cracking so hard it physically hurt my throat. "I have spent 15 years washing uniforms, making dinners, and saving family. I went straight from a college girl with a dream to a live-in maid. I don't even know who I am without you people needing me." I collapsed against the counter, sobbing uncontrollably. The look of pure, terrified devastation on his face, I'll never forget it. Was I the villain? Did I just destroy my family over a soccer uniform? The guilt was crushing. We started couples therapy the very next week. For months, our therapist peeled back the heavy, ugly layers of my resentment. She made me confront the fact that I had buried my own ambitions to keep our family afloat, and Brent had to face how much he had taken my sacrifice for granted. And then, one rainy Tuesday evening in the therapist's office, Brent looked at me. His voice was shaking, and he asked, "If you could go back to the day my dad died, would you have gotten on that plane to New York?" The room went completely silent. I looked at the man, took a deep shuddering breath, and finally answered, "I would choose you, Brent. I would choose our beautiful kids every single time, but I wouldn't have let my dream die. I would have insisted we find a way to do both." Today, we are completely rewriting our rulebook. Brent hired a manager for the store so he's home by 5, and me, I just signed the lease on a small bakery downtown. I'm finally learning to see myself not just as a mother or a wife, but as a brilliant woman who got derailed, but never actually gave up.